Reading on wisdom from Proverbs chapter 8, verse 17, it says, I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. My lesson is titled, The Agitation Principle. Just a simple thought I had today that you have to agitate stuff. You say you're looking for God, you got to shake it up. And that's what I started to do. You got to shake stuff up, rattle it. Because if you are going to stay with all you have been taught, even with what you've been taught in a book, and now here they are making fun of the Bible on the TV today, because they know that if you're just going by the Bible just the way it's written, it's like you're kind of silly. And you're looking at somebody here who grew up in the Christian church when I was a small boy. But I've lived long enough to understand now that is not the great, mighty, pure, pristine word of God. Like God gave this Torah to people and they wrote it down, the Israelites, just the way you're reading it. Nobody has proved that to me. I've looked, I've searched. Nobody can prove that. This is all belief. But like I've said, if you believe your people wrote it, then sure, great. You can treasure it and live by it for the good things that are in it and so on. But it is impossible for it to be just the way it is, that it was just given just that way, that we're reading it today. Impossible. Because like I said to you, the moment I saw like the sacrifices that the God of Israel is saying, that it changed everything for me right there. It changed. I had other questions before, other issues, but when I saw that one, it just settled it. This can't be just from God, just the way it's written to us. It is impossible. You know, if I had a farm, I would go and take a picture right beside some nice, loving, gentle lamb and hold him up right by my neck, by my face, that you see him smiling. Take one of the very, very young ones that look so much nicer, and let you try to wonder with a smile. Look at some pictures online of a lamb, and just wonder if the God of Israel wants you to slit the throat of that lamb to worship him. No, really, if you are searching, look up a lamb online that's just eating his food somewhere, and he holds up his face for a moment, and meditate on that for a little bit, and just think for yourself, the God of Israel and that lamb. Think. The Torah laws and that lamb. Think it through. So you gotta rattle stuff, agitate stuff. You know, when you agitate, you're shaking up stuff. You don't really care that it's getting out of place. And that's what you got to do with the Torah. I don't care if I turn the Torah upside down. I got to rattle it and shake it to get what I want out of it. If it don't look like it should look after, that's not my fault. Because somebody gave it to me and something's wrong with it. Agitate the stuff. Shake it up. You know, like when you've got you're trying to take out something out of your, like you make some tea or something and you're trying to take out whatever is in the tea, maybe the tea bag broke or something, or you're cooking and, you know, you're making some soup and you're trying to get something out that you don't want left in the pot, but it keeps falling to the bottom. You agitate the water, you stir it up, you shake it up to bring it to the top, and then you can just take it out with a spoon slowly but quick enough before it falls back down. You agitated what's in the pot to get the stuff that you wanted. You're reaching for a box in your closet and there's a couple boxes, shoe boxes up there. You want the one probably way at the top, but you can't reach it. So you get the broomstick and you try to hit it down. And you can't quite get that one. So you hit the one at the bottom or in the middle, hoping that by agitating the whole stack, you might knock down others of them or knock them all down, but at least you get the one you want at the top. So you're breaking up the whole structure to get the stuff. You're breaking it up. And for you who believe in the New Testament, if your Jesus said, as the question was man made for the Sabbath or the Sabbath made for man, then look at it. Was your book, was your Torah made for you, or you made for the Torah? Is it supposed to serve you and help you find your way to the Creator, or find your way to life, or find your way back to your people, or find your way back to the past? Is it supposed to help you to serve you, or are you supposed to serve it? I gotta serve this book every day. I gotta study. I gotta spend my money and buy 5 more books, 2 more commentaries, 2 more lexicons, and another expensive dictionary. You are serving it. You serve it with all your time. You serve it with all your money. You serve it with your health. You're getting sick. You're getting tired. Your eyes burning and all that. You can't get enough sleep and whatever. You ignore your family. You ignore everything. You're late for your job. You're everything. You're serving a book. You got to agitate it. Somebody can just write you 1 book and it changes all your life. And then they write another book and another one and another one for the other nations on earth. Because everybody needs a book to go with a religion that must have them serve that religion and serve that book and serve the God of that religion, or this religion, or that religion, or this religion, or that. And none of these people in these different religions on earth ever see their God. You never see him. Well, agitate your book. I don't care which book you're reading from. Which holy book, which religion. You have never seen your God. Worst, you've never seen your God do anything for you that you can prove to me. Never. After so many thousands of years, people are crying out to all these gods. At what point do you understand that ancient stories of what gods did, even the God of Israel, is not enough? It is not sufficient. Your God must do something for you today, right now, in the present. Or what is he worth? Now, the Creator, a different story. Because obviously something or someone made us, in some way we came about. Agitate the teachings. Shake it up. No matter what. Shake it up. Stir it up. Break it. Take it apart. I said a long time ago, don't be overly concerned with me questioning the Torah. If the Torah can be broken by my questioning, it was not Torah to begin with. By my searching, it was not Torah to begin with. By my agitation, it was not given by the Most High to begin with. Break it up, agitate, search, dig. And maybe, if instead of finding out more about the book, you will find yourself at last. You'll find a richness, a wholeness, a fullness. You can still read your book and all your books if you want. But at some point, you've got to find you. Because if the book is worth anything, even with all its changes and its corruptions and so on, ultimately it should serve you and it should help you become a better person. It should help you find your way toward what the Creator intended in the first place, or find your way to the Creator. Find your purpose in this life. Find out how you should live, how all of mankind can have a better life on this earth. Your book is worth something when it helps you in that kind of way. Really. But the prize is you. That which is to be protected is you. What you should fight for is you, not your book. You are the prize. That's why the Creator, according to the same Torah, does not say he wrote a book and jumped into the book, but he made the man of the dust of the earth and jumped into the man. He entered into the man as the breath of life. Because the man was his prize, and he never wrote a book for the man, because he is all the book that the man needs to read on the inside. Anything else that you flip pages with is just extra, whether from your own people or others, and you want to learn from them and so on. You are the prize. You think the next great lexicon is a prize? Oh, I want that, I want that. The Creator wanted you so bad, He entered right into you. And He says, I'm going to live now. I'm gonna live through this man, through this woman. I stretch my arms and I'll just, I'm going to experience this world through this man. That's what the Creator said. You feel you're not going to experience life, you're not going to live and so on until you understand more commandments, more instructions from another book that you can't wait for it to come in the mail. The Creator seems like He could hardly wait to get into the man. And you notice how the instructions happened? According to my view anyway, it was through exploration. Adam did not read a book, flip through the pages to go and find stuff. As he moved through, he had to explore the garden, explore the earth, the world around him. And the Creator who was inside of him was speaking to him as he explored, and the knowledge came to him. This is how I'm thinking of it. And at this point, I'm not sitting around reading all these books telling me these things. Just from general stuff that I've heard over the years, and even what I'm hearing now, I can understand that this must have been how it happened. Because Adam did not write a book. Writing was not yet. But by exploration of his world around him, the man said, this is the food to eat. Because the Creator was telling him, this is what you eat. The man could explore, pick up the stuff, handle it, and realize this is good to eat. He saw the colorful fruits, and he said, this is food. He smelt it, he's like, yeah. And it's like in his DNA, he just desired, his body just desired it. Because the Creator was desiring it through him. The Creator was just letting him be attracted to the fruit so he could say, this is my food. You guys ready for change yet? Rethink your life, rethink and agitate the book that you read. You don't have to discard it, like I said. You don't have to curse anybody over it. But just find yourself. Agitate the book. Agitate what's inside of you and become you for the first time.